What's going on, everybody? Hey, I ain't doing these Evercade ones in a while. I got a couple. This is my newest card. My newest card, but it's might have gone before one. I got one that I got in a couple months back that I got set to go up like months from recording. I mean, come on, y'all know now I film like 20, 30 videos in a batch and then release them, 3 a week until it's gone, then film another batch. And sometimes stuff will come out 2 years after it's filmed. This is the Jaleco. This is the home arcade versions of games. It's not the arcade one, which I want to get that too. I just haven't got picked up yet. It's my Evercade. I need to clean my screen. There's the case. We got what? 10 games. Ananax, Bases Loaded, City Connection, Rival, Turf. The cart's already in there. I'll show you the instruction book. Yeah, they're not bad. They give you enough instructions you can play the shit, and then if you want more, you can go look it up. Got a shooter, got some decent stuff on there. Super Bowl is probably the worst thing on there, but yeah. And then we got this neat little poster thingy. The Jaleco collection. Look at that. That's pretty cool. On the back. I haven't put anything in the poster. I think a couple of these have a poster. I haven't put anything up yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna center that son bitch. And then we're gonna zoom, center it a little better, zoom. Pull out a little bit. Okay. Show you this game real quick. This is a side-scrolling Nintendo, probably late era. I remember renting. I don't remember owning it. Just walk around, and the arcade version is really cool. And this is one you find on a lot of these a lot of little plug and plays. Arcade version and this, and it's got a little story to it. I don't give a fuck. It's one of those where like, watch, I'll show you. Okay, dude, if I hold the button, I don't hit it for a while. And I see that P button, P thing down, the power goes up, and it means I can really hit. Whoop. You just run around and kill shit. Oh shit. And I forgot, you don't want to go to the left because it respawns shit. I forgot about that. Okay. It's one of those where I remember playing on Nintendo, it's not bad, but it's nothing like I didn't buy the collection for that. Bases Loaded. Another Nintendo game was like 87. Nothing where I didn't buy it for this, and so far it's the only baseball game I know of on the Evercade. Okay, let's go. Pick your team. I hardly shoot nails. I played the original baseball and Baseball Stars were the two baseball games, and maybe like RBI was ones I played on the. Okay, am I pitching or am I bad? Okay, I'm pitching. Okay. I don't like this behind the pitcher look though. Let's see. Let's try to do for something like this. Look at that. Look at that. Got it. Yeah, just typical baseball. It's not horrible. I wish I could get with Atari and get some Tengen games on here. Probably a Super Nintendo era side-scrolling beat 'em up. So he's probably using these three buttons. Kind of ripped up thumb there. Wish like Wampum had been on here. It's one of them Jaleco games I really enjoyed that came out so late and just their stuff just was not real popular from what I remember. I ain't playing for very long. Well, it's Super Nintendo means we're going to use all these buttons. So. It's okay. It's not the best brawler, but I've played way worse. It's okay. It's one where I'll sit down and end up playing it through. City Connection. This is an old NES game that I played a little bit on the NES. It's arcade, but this is the NES version. I don't remember ever playing the arcade or ever seeing it. And you're dropping this paint behind your car. So see how the white line extends with my car there? So you got to avoid everything, not touch anything besides the paint cans. But you throw it, cop cars like that. See how I hit him? If you hit them with them, and then you run into them, guess what happens? You destroy the cop cars. And I just hit a cat, so I died. But you finish all the streets, it goes to the next level. Cool little game. I actually enjoy playing it. It's one where it's a good little pick up and play game. Earth Defense Force. I'm not the best at shmups. This is a Super Nintendo era one from, what it's say, early 90s probably. It's not bad. It's got an interesting little game. I'm like, my screen is filthy. I need to clean my screen. Earth Defense Force, EDF. Yeah, okay. I always suck homing. If they got home as an option, I always use that because it feels like easy mode. And I'm not good at shooters. I really am not. I enjoy them now more than I ever did as a kid, but I'm not good at them. As a kid, I hated them. I would not. Oh man, unless I had no other choice, I would not play shooters because I sucked at them. And my reflexes should be a lot slower now, but I've just learned little tricks. Not a bad little shooter. Got good graphics, decent sound. Let's just pause it yet, bro. You got like a health bar, from what I remember. Okay. These are just little quick look throughs. And I've sat down and played every game here. This is one of the ones I never heard of. I'm assuming it's a Super Nintendo game. It says 93, so probably. Operation Logic Bomb. This is fun. This is a kind of run around buildings, cyberpunk shooter, run and gun shooter, like overhead, kind of like 3/4 overhead. Like, remember Blast Smash when you got out of the car and went to go fight the bosses? That kind of look, but realistic. Played the hell out of that today. I got this and I sat down and played this and another game. A lot. Like a couple hours each. Okay, so you got like that gun. You got this spread gun, and you can like you hold down the shoulder button, strafe. It's a cool little game. I really enjoy this. I've never heard of it. It's probably one of those where like it's just a bitch to find the Super Nintendo version, so you're gonna pay out the butt for. We can get this shit on the Evercade. I know this looks like ass total there. Just run around and blow shit. There is enemies. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't do that here. Okay, back out. Oh, it is on high. Okay. Rival Turf. This is another Nintendo Era 92. Super Nintendo, sorry. Side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's got this thing called the anger mode where if you get off enough, you start doing quadruple damage, but your life meter's slowly going down as you're doing it. And I don't really like that, but besides that, it's not bad. It's another, there was a lot of these on the Super Nintendo. This is one of the okay ones. You got a choice between two characters. I personally prefer this dude. I'll show you why in a minute. You can see my camera reflected in the screen. So what button is it? This button? Yeah. It's got this throw that's pretty cool watching this. Whoa. Whoa. I love that fucking sliding kick. And this fucking, watch this. Whoa. It's not bad. I've made it quite a ways into it. It's one of the other ones I played a lot of on here just because it wasn't hard. A lot of these I'll sit down and play until I run out of continue using lines. Okay, let me get a feel for the game. This one, and my thing is, a lot of these Super Nintendo games I don't know because I did not get a Super Nintendo until 90. When did Final Fantasy VI come out? About a year after it came out, I got a Super Nintendo. Well, Final Fantasy 3, so it says on the card. Yeah. You know what I say? Somebody's gonna be like, "Ass at it's this." So, 6-3. I got it then because a buddy of mine needed cash. He sold me a Super Nintendo 2 controllers, Super Mario World, one or two other games, and a copy of Final Fantasy 6-3. And I played. I stayed up for like 32 hours playing Final Fantasy 6. But I really Super Nintendo. I didn't play a lot on it. Like it was just not a system. Genesis was my system. So you'll see one of these Evercade carts I'll get to eventually is mostly Genesis stuff. I know a lot of those games. The Super Nintendo games I don't know as well. Okay, yeah, I want to get out of this. So I don't want to go on too much longer. Super Goal. I'm gonna play this for a second. I'm not a soccer person. I grew up in the States. I've never really watched soccer. The closest I've come to watching this, I still probably piss off soccer. Is I like hockey, and to me, soccer and hockey are similar. Just hockey's more fun. This is Super Nintendo era 93 is what it says. Yeah, okay. Super Cup, whatever. Go. I'll be Mexico. Sure. All these options. I don't care. Start a game. I mean, that's all I love. I don't even know graphics look. I remember looking at it and going, man, the graphics on this do not look bad. Better than like soccer games I remember playing on like the Super Nintendo shit. I mean, the Atari Super Nintendo. Me? Dude, where am I? Oh, I almost make shit. Out of bounds. Yeah, I suck at soccer. The Ignition Factor. This. It's a firefighting game from the early 90s Super Nintendo. I don't know. This is one of those where I don't think it might not have either. It didn't come out in the States or a very limited European game. And you're a firefighter. And I come from a family of firefighters. My father, my grandfather, a couple uncles and shit. Never did it. Got multitudes of respect for firefighters. They don't get paid enough. They're another profession where they do not get paid enough and don't get the respect they deserve. And there is asshole firefighters. I know. You play as firefighters. I love this. This is the other one I played. I saw I played. Okay. I'm gonna pick this building. And they give you a little briefing and shit. You can see my mountain thing. And it's kind of like an action RPG management system. It's hard to explain. It is, but like, okay, yeah. Yeah, pick your shit. So I want a fire extinguisher. Put my fucking axe. Hey, I think. Be in the building. Let's see. Maybe upstairs. We got water hose. It's hard to explain, but a really cool look. Let's see what else I got, because I'm running long. I don't want to go this long. Totally rad. Okay, this was a platformer early 90s, and my ring light's getting in the way. I'm going to pull my ring light back. Early 90s, Nintendo, kind of Mega Man-ish, side-scrolling platformer. One where I never played it back in the day. I just remember looking at the thing going, that's a Keanu Reeves and Bill and Ted. And it's just a reskin Japanese game, Famicom game, I don't remember what. It definitely ain't called Totally Rad over there. I've been attacked by surprise. Like, one button shoots, one jumps. And basically you just run and shoot. That's another one that's on a lot of these things. Like, I got a pile of different plug and plays and shit that has this. I think Jaleco stuff's really cheap to license. It's Anything else? That's it. So, let me zoom out. Bring in the case. Turn on my light. I enjoy it. I mean, even though there's 10 games, honestly, the ones that are going to end up getting the most play will probably end up being Brawl Brothers, City Connection, Operation Lodgebomb, definitely, Ignition Factor, maybe Totally Rad. So, like, half of them will get a lot of play. I probably will not play that base that much. And I don't see me playing the soccer game, but for the price, they're about $20 a card. So I paid about $2 a game. That's worth it to me. But I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.